But my heart's been stolen again. This time, hope it lasts forever. We'll go beyond, 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 beyond. It's been a while now since love's been in this place. You see, many have tried, but no one could take your place, girl. Why you so beautiful? I see the future in your face, baby. Never in a million years I thought that you'd be mine, girl. That you'd be mine, girl. Never thought I would fall. No, never. But my heart's been stolen again. But my heart's been stolen. That's forever. We will go. Ooh, baby. We will go, baby. We keep going and growing, girl. The best thing is knowing, girl. Cause when we KISSING, all I can say is OMG. My love in my life, you make all things right, baby. I trust you, girl, with my life. I don't want nobody but you. I'ma put my ring on you. Never thought no, never. Ooh, baby. Again. This time, hope it lasts forever. We'll go beyond. We will go so far. Beyond, beyond. You'll always find what you're looking for, and you ain't looking for a thing. We ain't looking for a thing. Yeah, you'll always find what you're looking for, and you ain't looking for a thing. Never thought never thought no, never. Ooh, baby. Been stolen again. This time, hope it lasts forever. You hope, baby. I hope it lasts forever, girl. I hope it lasts forever, girl. Hey, 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 hey. We will go, baby. We will go, baby. Ooh, we will go, baby. We will go so far, baby. I hope it lasts forever, baby.
You know, I think I'm gonna really give up this life. Let's try to be a better guy, you know. But wait, man, they got a good girl, you know, and they really feel they go treat you a certain way.
I understand. So what's up with you?
Girls, some things about kind of resolve. I think I can just, apologize and start fresh and clear the slate, and hopefully, that will work out for me.
Well, if it makes you happy, give it a try. She deserves it, right?
Hey, give you a call and see how it works out, man.
Let me know how it goes.
For sure. Thanks, man.
No problem.
How you doing? Before you hang up, can you just listen for a while? I was stupid, I'll admit it. Should've never done anything to take away your smile. So I dropped my pride, all my cards are laid. I know I hurt you most definitely, and I'm trying to make it right. I wanna take away your pain. Said you need your space and you're trying to live, but I'm really hoping that you can forgive me. I'm wrong, I wrote this song, it's been too long, forgive me, baby. Baby, please, this is my apology. I was wrong, I was wrong. Don't you leave, this is my apology. I was wrong, I was wrong. So baby, can I come over and show you how sorry I am? I'll make you my lady tonight. Oh, if you want it, put your request in and I'll be on it. We'll make sweet love all through the night. Oh, I didn't know you would pick up the phone, and now I'm wondering if you were alone, girl. If so, just let me know. I wanna plan a rendezvous. Please forgive me, don't turn away. I wanna try again starting today, honey. I'll fight, I'll treat you right. See me tonight, I'll fix this, baby. Baby, please, this is my apology. I was wrong, I was wrong, girl. Don't you leave, this is my apology. I was wrong, I was wrong. Don't you leave, no, no. I was wrong, I apologize. Oh, believe me, I do, I apologize. I was wrong. I'm sorry, ooh, I'm sorry, I am. I'm sorry, I am. Baby, ooh, I'm sorry, ooh, I'm sorry, I am. I'm sorry, I am. Baby, please, this is my apology. I was wrong, I was wrong, girl. Don't you leave, my apology. Oh, baby, please. Ooh, I was wrong, I apologize. This is my apology. I do, I apologize. I was wrong.
Hello.
Hey babe, what you doing?
Nothing.
Can you come over?
Yeah, not easy.
Anybody ever told ya what a woman really is? If you ever get the moment, show them how much they give. You're a shoulder I can cry on, arms I can embrace. Is to hear my deepest thoughts, protect her night and day. You are mother, sister, daughter, nieces, aunties, wives. You are amazing, cause you have given life. You are mother, sister, daughter, nieces, aunties, wives. You are all amazing. I try to describe. You are woman. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. You are woman. Yes, you are, yes, you are, you are woman. Yes, you are, yes, you are, you are woman. Yes, you are, yes, you are.
You have birthed the nations, a nurturer you are. You bless us with your wisdom, and you tended every scar. You have found me broken, you have shown me light. You ignited all my passions, and loved me through the night. You are mother, sister, daughter, nieces, aunties, wives. You are all amazing, cause you have given life. You are mother, sister, daughter, nieces, aunties, wives. You are all amazing. I try to describe, you are woman. Yes, you are, yes, you are, you are woman. Yes, you are, yes, you are, you are woman. Yes, you are, yes, you are, you are woman. Yes, you are, yes, you are.
To be a woman is to be blessed with unparalleled intuition, to be powerful, power independent of place or position. To be a woman is to be a mother, giving birth to sons and daughters, ideas, institutions, and business ventures. To be a woman is to be the current inspiration, the future aspiration of a young lady, of a little girl.
You're a masterpiece of harmony, a melody of life. You're a gem, a diamond flower in spring, you're one of a kind. You're a masterpiece of harmony, a melody of life. You're an African queen flower in spring, you're one of a kind. You are mother, sister, daughter, nieces, aunties, wives. So you are amazing. I try to describe, you are woman. Yes, you are, yes, you are, you are woman. Yes, you are, yes, you are, you are woman. Yes, you are, yes, you are, you are woman. You are woman. You are woman. You are. Yes, you are, yes, you are. You are woman. You are woman. So you are woman. Hey. And when obstacles manifest as natural, you are born for this.
To be a woman is to be the heart of the system, to be the one who brings life into our world.
you are about to hear goes against traditional romantic counsel expressed by friends, family, and Instagram memes and quotes. Open-mindedness is advised.
Oops, that's my bad. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, people of all ages, and welcome to another edition of the Senate Podcast. I'm your host, Neil John, as always, my brother from another mother, and your host, Derek. There you there? Oh, there, yeah, there you go.
That's all. I said what I said. Time for that. Stop the cow. Oh, my God. To the streets. They're coming dominated environment. In the tutus about that. Lord, by her Lord, so sound. I said,
hold up. Wait a minute.
Everything perking, everything perking.
Everything plugging. Get on my brother.
I'm here, man. I am here. And I am ready to rock.
Yes, I can see
I had a good day. So I hope all is well with you. What's going on in your world? Talk to me, man. What's up? What's happening?
Life is New year. Wouldn't say new me, but I would say that there's some plans in place. You know, you got some goals in place, stuff like that. Oh, I'm all right.
That's right.
I'm all right. Tell us about G-Syndicate, man, because we would have played the guys just before the show. Let everybody know how, when, and where they could find G-Syndicate.
Yeah, man. We get the guys came all the way, and Mark Brett Hugh. Our final performance for the Christmas season is on Saturday, coming at the Christ King Church. So you can come on over there and we can jam a little Christmas. We might jam saying that it's not Christmas. You never know. Depending on how the vibe feeling. We might do that. But shout out to the guys. You can find us here on YouTube, G-Syndicate 6, SoundCloud, X. What's the next one? Facebook. All at gsyndicate6.com, G-Syndicate 6. Sorry, you can find it gsyndicate6.com as well. Yeah, man. Check out the guys. Come up, say hello if you want to. We don't bite unless you ask us to. We don't mind, you know?
Yep. Check out G-Syndicate, premier acapella group in the Western Hemisphere. And then, of course, you are indeed watching the Senate Podcast. Please remember to like, comment, share, hit notification bell so you don't miss anything. We do content view this live stream every Tuesday, Thursday at 8 p.m. latest time. And then we do have tomorrow, we'll be releasing, Derek calls it a 3/4 parts, not a short, not a live stream, something in between, where we kind of cover. It's not only Derek getting rid of things of her phones, but I almost feel like it's a recap. No, it's not. It is not a recap, but the themes in it seem as though they are indicative of the mindset of people in the streets in 2020. So, you know, we certainly will be doing that. So if you don't want to miss anything, remember to like, comment, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you don't miss anything. As Derek just said, we at 597. We're trying to get to that 600 mark, another milestone. On mine, we'll decide to right thing. Try to shame a gas, like manipulate people into liking there. But hey, yeah, 3 people give us a like. No, not only 3 people. It could be anybody. Like, just like. But you know, that lets us know if you're all liking the content, if you're talking foolishness. I know sometimes people can see us as entertaining. Yes, we do have funny takes on things, but I think that we are 2 young men speaking from a space of wisdom and experience. At the very least, a logical understanding of how school should be kept, or it is currently kept. But anyhow, shout out to Aston. Mama said, empty the clip, Derek. What go on, man? Yeah, what's going on, Aston? Hope everything is well with you, my brother. Cherish, what's going on? Hope everything is well with you too. We have 3 people in, so I guess people slow to crank tonight, but that's all right. We are here. The lights are on, and gotta get it going, man.
It's right. Shoot, it's episode 252. It's fast submission night. So as usual, as neutral, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Feel free to join the chat, comment as much as you want, and we appreciate that. Hit the notification bell to ensure that you get all the content that we've got coming out for you guys. And tonight, again, the show is jam-packed. And I had told myself, you know, I wanted to keep this show tonight to an hour. It's probably not going to happen. Given the copious messages I would have sent you, it's looking unlikely. But I need to get things up my phone, you know what I mean? So, me too, having a short show and clearing up my phone do not go together because, you know, y'all guys send a lot of stuff. And they also find a lot of stuff that I feel that we need to share with you guys, right? So anyhow, Neil, as I tell you all the time, let us not stand on ceremony.
Shut up, Priya. Good.
Yeah, shut up, Priya. She Cherish and Aston in the crank early.
Ah, boy,
Dr.
here.
Carrie
In comes the doc.
Shout out to the doc and Zoe, probably in the background listening.
Probably hug up. Oh,
yeah, you know, slanging some wood.
You know them, yes.
They only for snapper, you know.
They're for snappers, though.
Yeah. So we here, and let me start. Let me get into the pre-show. I saw that by the time I suspect by the time we get to the main event stuff, you know, more people will be in the house. So let me get in. You know, we already start with screenshots. I think there's Mark that sent this one, and it goes. There's a circle. Girl power movie comes out. Men don't watch it. Women don't watch it. Women attack men for not watching it. It's generally how it goes.
That sounds like Woman King.
Yeah. Woman King, the Marvels, WNBA, you know, the usual.
Referee, flag on the play.
Anyway, Cat Williams tonight, you know, anybody could catch a straight tonight. We got Cat Williams.
Listen, Priya has a very interesting demand.
I saw her. I'm ignoring that though. No offense, Priya, but I have a special one for you guys tonight. Oh, if you thought Makito was bad, I have a special one for you guys tonight, right? But anyhow, Neil, let's press forward. Let's read next.
Let's get it.
Right? Winner of 1.3 billion Mega Millions lottery sues baby mama for allegedly telling everyone in their family he won. And then this person on the bottom comments, what he tell her is a real question. She probably the last person on earth that should know.
What you tell your baby mama? Like,
30 days, you gotta keep to yourself.
Yeah, like all you gotta care about is that the child money that's come.
Yeah. Once she's covered and you know provided, good. Dr. Kerry says that Zoe is slanging. Big up Zoe, and Priya is afraid.
As you should be.
Be very afraid.
As you should be.
Yeah. This next one, let's get the next one, Neil. Again, we got a lot to get through that we crank, right? This next one reads, I am single because I want a partner, not a project. I threw away all my Build-A-Man tools.
You are single because you want a partner, not a project?
Yeah.
That sounds like you.
Girls are not prepared to build up no man, Neil. Gentlemen. The gentlemen, keep that in mind. You got to come to the girls, step to the girls correct, all right? But this next one says, you either build with a busy man or babysit a broke one.
Give me the ear horn, man. That is a big one.
You see Philip in the house. Philip, I hope Charmaine is close. Lee in the house as well. I hope Kevin is close as well. Big up the people coming into the building. This next one here, again, this is the pre-show. We try to keep the show tight, so we're running through them tonight, right? These screenshots. This one reads, what happened to him? You see my man dumping the ground passed out, and it reads, she said, I told him he was right and that it was my fault.
He ain't pass out there. He dead.
He's probably dead.
He's cardiac arrest, man.
Probably dead. My man's gone on to the other side. And this next one for the spiritual word. Broke women don't see themselves as broke. They just think they're dating the wrong men. Oh my God! I told you, man, I ain't my bag tonight, right? In my bag tonight, we keeping it tight. We rolling forces, episode 252. As you come on in, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. I don't see any likes. I don't know how I feel about that. But don't worry, we gonna warm it up. I know you're not coming in, you're feeling up the show, trying to figure out if I like this here or not.
But don't worry. By the time we get into the main event,
you're gonna be polarized.
You're right there with us, right? You're gonna be right there with us. I mean, my Kevin, he's Cat Williams tonight.
Everybody, the Cat boy, Cat Williams.
Hey, my bike tonight too, my brother.
Shut up, Club Shea.
Now, this next one, Justin sent this one to me. It says, this pick is power motherhood. Power motherhood, okay? And it reads, when you finally break down because we're just tired, but you have to be strong and keep pushing for your kids. And here we have this lady in the rain, in her Jordans, whatever. She crying, the children crying. But what did the caption say at the top? It is power motherhood.
No, this
is person to disabuse you of the fact this is not power motherhood. This is struggling. This is
yeah. Like when in the rain, you got your 2 children on in rain, but you got on Jordans and struggling. Wait, like there are so many different things there about that picture. Like, it amazes me how we as Black people just relish in the struggle. We want to put down weird as a shade or all that as if, yeah,
love some victimhood.
I'm struggling, so pay me attention and see how strong I am. That's why all of a sudden the soft grade era up. And the boy want to be strong no more. Everybody want the boy want to struggle no more.
Told you, man. I told you on Tuesday, man, we don't get that option. We don't get the option to reach and switch. We gotta be on our purpose, on our grind. We gotta do what we're supposed to do all the time, right? And I don't. They're not about this little powerful, except this lady hips. You know what I mean? Yeah, she crying, the children crying, everybody ran. You know what I mean? This ain't a good look. So for 2024, let me put where some of this here. Let me. I used to say all the time, you know, a couple of years ago, I do not want to be a struggling artist because the struggling artist always like if you ain't gonna eat. Yeah, sure your next meal coming from and stuff like that. And this is akin to the struggling artist where it's like, hey, this is power motherhood, but you crying, the children crying, you know what I mean? Then they're powerful, but they say, you know what I mean? Anyhow, I could be wrong. If I am wrong, let me know in the chat. Please do. Yeah, I'm always keen to hear, you know, what other people have to think, are thinking about certain things. Let me get next one, Neil. Let me get number 8. Let me keep moving. Yeah. When your boyfriend is smiling at his phone, but his happiness is sitting right in front of him, and girlfriend is trying to figure out, my way is got you smiling. So fellas, if you're gonna be texting, you can't be smiling. That's the moral of this story. Just keep that in mind, because of course, if you're texting and smiling, it means something on the phone is making you happy other than you're a woman, and that in itself is a crime.
And you know that women control us men's happiness. That sounds so misogynist. That was a joke here. But yes, women control our happiness.
Oh man. Let's get the next one in. Because we're cranking up slowly. Lakers, what? Lakers winning.
I mean, I take
best 3 and 9 since all right, don't let me go off on the tangent.
Just keep focus.
Yeah, bring up LeBron, man. Yeah. Anyhow, look at this. So this is a dating profile. And it reads, Addie, 33, love God, virgin, willing to change for the right person, single mama, love to travel, go on hikes, work out.
Oh, Derek, come on.
I'll read that again for those of you at home who are, you know, puzzled by what is it just read. So let me read it again for you slowly. This is Addie. She's 33. She loves God. Nothing wrong with that. She's a virgin. She's willing to change for the right person. However, she's also a single mama. And coming out of Christmas, Neil, you know, I think that this is an appropriate time to bring this particular dating profile. You know, a couple of years ago, weeks ago, we celebrated looking for the star and all that. So maybe Addie is related to Mary.
Indeed.
And is looking for her Joseph. You know what I mean?
Why said that?
She's re-virginated, Austin.
No, one or two things, Derek. No, first things first, was probably lately she probably hasn't adopted yet. Like that. And secondly, 2024, certainly if you want to identify as a virgin, you could do so. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that.
Indeed.
Indeed. The luck is really, thanks. I got the response I wanted.
Yeah. But here's the thing, right, Neil? Here's what I'll say to that. because I thought you were going another way with it. In 2024, there is surgery
Revirgination. Oh, yeah.
that can facilitate revirgination. So it may not be as far fetched as we think, but you know what I mean? It's 2024, man. Anything, as Kevin Garnett said it, anything is possible. Anything is possible. This is episode 252. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Let us keep pressing on. So now we started to really turn up the thing. So let me get this article here, and it reads: husband who came home for Christmas shot dead by wife's lover in his bedroom.
No, you know, stop. This sounds familiar, and it's not this story at all. I am sure we covered this recently, and I am sure that is not the same story.
You did a story like this. When the man found his wife doing OnlyFans, his girlfriend doing OnlyFans, and she stopped it. Right? So this is not the same story, right? So, Kaitor News. And this is from Christmas Day last year. I mean, 50 years ago. Last year. A man who went home on Christmas Eve but was refused entry into his home by his wife was shot dead in his own bedroom by the woman's lover. The dead man, Ketizel Basilio, was deleted around 4:30 hours on Christmas Eve at his home at Lot 769 New Young Professionals Housing Scheme at Diamond East Bank, Demerara, EBD police said. Kaitor News understands that Basilio's wife was not expecting him home that early and had her lover, a convicted deleter who was released from prison only 2 weeks ago, sleeping in their bedroom.
But hold on a minute. Pause again. I really feel like this feels so... Yeah, right. The start to blur together though.
I know, right?
Change your names, change your proper nose, and
yeah, it very well could be, man. You know that's what it's going these days. Let me dive back in, you know, because as you said, it's starting to blur together, and everything's starting to look like white noise a little bit, you know. The 38-year-old woman, who lives with her 4 children, was questioned by police, and she said that she knew the suspect for several years. She said the two are in a relationship. According to police, the woman who called her lover around 2200 hours on Saturday while decorating the house for Christmas. She asked him to bring some Kentucky Fried Chicken, and after arriving with the food, he ended up spending the night. Now that is an exchange, if ever there was one. Bring some chicken, get some bait fowl. At about 400 hours this morning, Sunday, Basilio, her husband, came home and called out to his wife for her to open the front door, and she hesitated. Basilio grew angry and asked the woman why she took a while to open the door. The woman reportedly cracked under pressure and told her husband that her lover was in the house. Basilio grew angrier after learning that the man was a convicted deleter. Now, here is the problem, Basilio. We got my man, Marlon in the house, right? You know that this man is a convicted, not suspected or alleged, convicted.
Roman or
persons. Yeah, he's convicted, right? Even if you vex, you have to leave here, Basilio.
Yeah, you go. You
have to pick up put your tail between your legs, walk away and left this. Sure. More often than not, men, this is how we have to go, right? Even if the man is not a convicted deleter of persons, it is in your best interest to walk away from that situation, because look how it turned out for my man. Let me press forward. During the discussion, the man's wife refused to let him into their home. Please note what's going on here, huh? He come home. There's so many put out the other man. She is keeping out her husband. Please note. And he decided to enter their bedroom through the louver windows where the woman's lover was waiting. Margot breaking into his own house.
Place.
Yeah. The two men then confronted each other, and according to the police, the woman's lover pulled out a gun and fatally shot Basilio before making good his escape. Police said he pulled out a handgun and discharged a round at Basilio, who fell to the ground. He then went over him and discharged another round at Basilio. So my man shoot he point blank. Crime scene investigators say that Basilio's body bore gunshot wounds to the neck and chin area. 132 spent shell was found in the bedroom. Police are currently hunting the suspect. So at this point, they catch my mind yet. Well, I haven't followed up his story, but up until the writing of that article, my mom go. That's the thing. And he said she was trying to save his life. I don't even know what to say to that.
But if she was trying to save his life, she, you know.
Why are you inviting? Cause she would have to know too, and she said because she said she know him for years. You know that you have a convicted felon, and you are bringing this man to your place. Why you are bringing the man? Why you make the man? I guess because you got 4 children. Why you take care of them? Because you home got time to football on my head. With a felon that bring a box of chicken. A box of chicken put you in a bait fold. Right? I know you can't even provide the information on the man that delete your husband. The man that's providing for you and their 4 children. And guess what? The man that delete your husband can't provide for them neither. So they ain't even the chicken to come now because he going at the road whenever they catch he.
Yes, he's delivered. That's the whole funny thing about it.
So we all know it really was about the chicken. It was about the bait fold. We know this. You know that. You know that. Anyhow, let me push on. Right? Yeah. If you're having a bad day, remember there are people out there who have their ex's name tattooed on themselves. So speaking of making bad decisions, that is most definitely one of those. Yeah. Your ex's name, anybody's name on your skin.
Yeah, like, don't do that. And then walk cover it up and saying, God, you're ugly.
As to the saying she set him up, yes, but when she got caught, she tried to keep them apart. She an idiot, yeah, but I don't. This is how she wanted it to end up. Because the thing, when you put yourself in these kind of situations, you have no control. When you throw in combustible elements in a situation, you have no idea how they're going to turn out. Yeah, and it's really those with those who get fleas. I mean, the man went up for like tax evasion.
And they went up for jaywalking.
Shoplifting, jaywalking, and so. You know what I mean? The man went up for deleting people.
Yeah. Notice the plural.
But you bring that element into your house. Suppose the man flip out a deal with your children the same way. Because you got 4.
I might flip out a deal with everybody.
Yeah. So here we have a situation of you just dealing with bringing the worst elements into your space, and then you surprise that, you know, should again terrible outcomes. Folks, we got to definitely be more mindful of the decisions we make and be cautious of the possible outcomes if things go wrong. Right? Right, O'Neill? I had this one here for you for a little while, but now let's get it.
I don't see this already, but I'm ready for it.
Just as I thought we had seen it all in 2023, then boom, here we have this couple here. The man is in the dress, the woman is in the suit. And they're getting married, folk.
You know what confuses me about a picture like this? So at first I thought it was Photoshop, right? Sadly, it's not. But what I am wondering, actually, and then I thought that the person in the dress was a transgender person.
As did I at first.
Right, I thought that because, yeah, I know y'all might say, oh, but that, you know, the locks and the hair and the breathing stuff, you know, there's some fantastic things now. But taking this at face value, that if that is indeed a female, I am wondering, like, why are we trying to play in the face of everything? I think that there are some norms that should be challenged. I think there are some ideologies that should be challenged. I think there are certain ways of me happening in a society that should be challenged. But certainly, the man dressing up in a wedding dress and the man and the woman dressing up in a suit, not one of them. I don't understand. This is to do what? This is No, they look happy in the picture. So ultimately, it doesn't matter what we think because they are happy. That is how they live their lives. That is their relationship, etc. But that is under no, because this is like the nail art woman the other day. Well, let me try and normalize it. Well, gentlemen, if you woman come to you and say, yeah, you know, it'd be really cool. Nothing good starts. When your partner comes and say, you know, it'd be really cool. That is either threesome, that is either a train, that is either over marriage. And no, you in a wedding dress. No, you a 6'4". You imagine me began going to seamstress to get a dress fitted for me. Like that's wild. I don't know. No. This is.
I love the fact that you use the word normalize, right, Neil? Because when you have to normalize something, what does that suggest to you?
Have to change establishment. So now you are trying to coerce.
That ain't normal.
Yeah, it's not normal. So trying to make it normal. You are trying to.
You know what I mean? What you were trying to do doesn't mean if that's them thing and they want to do the thing.
Happy here.
In my house, as the scripture says, for me in my house, we will not be engaging in this. And if I'm ever in a relationship with a woman and it gets to the point where she would want to suggest something like this to me, I'd be as you said, thanks for the memories, But anyhow, just press forward. It's episode 252. I ain't seeing the likes in the place. They made sure that we rough tonight, Neil boy.
Yeah, no. That mean you got up the thing. Up the thing to get likes. Up the thing to get likes, man.
Right. So let me keep up anything. Anyhow, this one reads, I met my ninja when someone on here posted her boyfriend as her man for Monday. The dude was so fine, I DM'd him. One thing led to another, and boom, we are happily in love now, and she's in the past. Continue advertising your boyfriends, okay? We're going to be right here waiting.
It's a take him.
Yeah, stop putting all over the business on social media. And people sliding in your DMs. I can't. Yeah, keep your private life private. That's the moral of that story.
Yeah, man.
This next one.
No, I was gonna relay a story, but I'll leave that right there.
Yeah,
cheese all bread. I see the next.
Because of our guy Choco Minaj and it reads, take away sex from your relationship. What else do you bring to the table? And that bringing to the table thing is always be a contentious topic. So, what else do you bring to the table in the relationship? And of course, there were some comments.
Oh no! Oh, beautiful.
The names have been redacted to protect the innocent and guilty alike, and they read, somebody said, problems. They want peace. They want problems always. This next person said, a plate of food. Somebody says, compassion, loyalty, and moral support. One lady whom I know, she says, stress and misery. Somebody says, mental health.
Just bring mental health. Look at that. Look. There's mental health. Not good or bad, because mental health could get you the bitch. Right?
And here we have the problem with dating today. People have no idea what it is they are bringing to a relationship.
But often I say, I as you would have noticed, for quite some time now, I've stopped using that phrase, what do you bring to the table? And I say, what do you bring to the relationship? Because ultimately, that's what we're talking about. And if all you have to offer in a relationship is your looks, sex, sexuality, then yeah, you don't really got nothing to bring to the relationship. Because I know, I got money, I established as a doctor. Ladies, there's a piece of free game too. Don't what we play how I want. I pay my own bills, I got my own car, I pay my own rent. Yeah, congrats. Welcome to the world of adulthood. You are a functioning adult. Yeah, I can do those things. What else? So no. Especially when you know that you want the man to essentially take care of you. So let me out that. But secondly, very quickly, you want someone to understand what they bring. Relationship. If you getting into business with people, if you get in a relationship at Subway restaurant, you should know what you are getting when you establishment or certainly do not be there saying, oh, yeah. What you want to bring to relationship? You sound like because the shaming language. You sound broke. You sound dusty. so insecure. So
we can edit some of that tonight. Don't worry.
Right? And I saw some of these thumbnails. Got somewhat. And they're gonna be the back half gonna be rough. But ladies, honestly speaking, do not get triggered when somebody asks you what you. And that's the thing, right? And you know, people don't walk around asking these things. You know, I do not know anyone. I have never certainly asked on the first date. So that doesn't happen. Those questions, I mean, sure, people may feel more empowered to ask those questions. No, but you know, generally speaking, people don't ask those questions. People don't walk about, yeah, so who's bringing the table, who's bringing the relationship. People don't do that. You get to know someone. And if you're leading, certainly with your vagina and your sexuality and sensuality, you vex that the person don't know how learned you are or how well spoken you are and want to talk about politics and the issues going on globally, geopolitical issues and stuff like that. Maybe you should showcase some of that. Certainly, especially if you're doing it on a public platform. Anyhow, that was not the time to get philosophizing.
Yeah, man. Let me keep it trucking. Keep it trucking. If we can't relate peacefully and harmoniously, nothing won't be on the table. That's so true. Yeah, we get charged for that one. This next one, folks, it reads, Taylor Swift has 500 songs about guys leaving her, but 0 songs about blowjobs. Coincidence?
So, I'm glad to see this. So, I had a great idea, right? Somebody say this idea, no. I had a great idea. So, you know, like whole surf rap. Just be welling out. So, last night, me and my partner, we were listening to some old school music, you know, you know, what was one of these songs? What was the song? Just the Two of Us. Them sort of music, right? Yeah. And I was so funny. If you were to listen to those lyrics and imitate surf rap. You know, they had that song with Lionel and the woman, man.
Hello, is it me you're looking for?
Right? Can you imagine surf rap? Hello, you looking for me? Look out here, like the love of your life. Don't run, sweetheart. You know what I mean? Like, it would be interesting to see if you were, because I would find it funny. I actually planned on it, but I would find it funny. I just think that it is interesting how people, this goes for men too, y'all put out all sorts of things out there, so and then won't play them in society, go on to shit. I don't really work like that, you know what I mean? Like, I never hear Taylor Swift say my booty hole brown. Well, she booty hole ain't brown, but you know what I mean? Like, if her booty hole brown, she need a white more.
Something's wrong, man.
Yeah, we take a left, but we should take a right. Anyhow, yeah, but yeah, just be mindful you put out there.
Booty hole brown.
That's your jam.
Sexy red, man. That's the only lyric I know from that song, you know.
No more me.
The only lyric I know.
Anyhow, I don't know all these full lyrics.
Let me do a throwback here for all the people. Let me carry everybody down memory lane with this one here, all right? This next one. What is an extreme sport, people? Doing your homework while the teacher is collecting it. If you ever experienced this, put some ones in the chat for me here right now. Because I certainly had a lot of that.
Brother mine, but here's the context though, you know. This is from an American context. Here in Barbados, if you're doing this, you are running the risk of an ass cutting, you know.
Yeah, so
sure. You sweating.
You're under pressure.
Jeez, you
out there in a big thing. You just hold some detention, that's it.
Yeah.
Here, that's licks and detention.
Yeah, licks, detention, your mother can get called up. Rough scenes for everybody.
Yeah, you don't want that kind of action. Now, this one, fellas, is important that we know the details of places that we are planning to visit, right? Because sometimes you might go somewhere and you end up inappropriately dressed or unaware of what the event actually is, right? And this happened to this next guy in the next screenshot. And it reads, "This is my dad when he married my mom. I asked him, why were you dressed like this to the wedding? And he said, your mom invited me to the wedding, but she didn't tell me who."
So, so my question to you is, but you know, my mom had a real. This is so wild to me, right? If my woman called me and said, "Yeah, man, babes, go wedding, you coming through?" I said, "Man, sure, man." My mom, And that's the thing. When my dress is jeans and polo here, right? Or there's a t-shirt.
Old man.
It matter not.
He's clearly old man.
Right? So he got it ready any old hoe. And then the woman say, yeah, come up, we get married today. I'm in myself very well. No, brother. You were not tricked. No, you were not. But I don't know. That to me, that don't make sense. Because to me, if I get there, she say, yeah, we get married. So not me.
Not me.
I here to cheer you on. So yeah. And what's even wilder than this, right? They could not have been in a relationship at the time. Think about this. She tell him, man, I'm inviting you to the wedding. Why are you dressed like this at the wedding? Your mom invited me to the wedding. Meaning that, did she invite you to a wedding or the wedding?
It's the wedding.
So if she was getting married already, you turn up and just use the groom, like, so something, like, I need context, man. I need to know the full story. You can't just give me half the story and not think. Come on. Give me more.
But let me get the full story with this next one here, Neil, because this will be, we all talk about equality and feminism and all that. And this one reads, feminist when World War III draft starts. Everybody kitchen.
Brother man, the first bomb drop. They'll be looking for soldiers. They can have a draft and both men or women are involved. You're going to see how many. Remember,
everybody going to be a traditional woman. Because again, we talk about this Tuesday, you get to do what you want to do, fight for equality and all that, and then say at the end of it, I had enough of this here. Let me rich and switch. Let me get that soft girl life, right? And that is what this picture encapsulates here for everybody to see.
Oh, shout out Rihanna. I just see Rihanna speaking. Good night to Rihanna. Let's get it.
Yes, Rihanna, it has been a minute, but we're here. Priya says that Surf Rat does play those clips on Saturday on Slams and playing all these.
No, not clips. I talk about get out deep in the create. I talking about what I would do. What I'm thinking about doing is just doing a whole session. Like promote CDs for old songs and promote love, but in the most crass way. I just feel like that was so funny.
With the little man for the powers listening to.
Yeah. But not for that kind of music, but like true proper love music. You know, like I am the man who would fight. I'd be like, I fight for what? Yeah, how much I love you, girl. I fight for you, blood clot order. You know, like that kind of stuff.
Let me get the next one here.
Yeah,
big up Peter Griffin.
Yeah, shut up.
When she breaks up with her man for you, but you don't want to be with her either because she's a liar and a cheater. Now, gentlemen, please do not do that. Turn the ladies into disrespectable women and then turn around and say that you don't want to deal with the slurs. You can't do it both ways. She can be for the streets and you're gonna roll with the women from the streets, but certainly do not take good women and bring them into the streets and then talk about all the women in the streets. That is not fair. We cannot do that. So let us not do that in 2024. Leave good women where they are. If you want about good women, if you want, if you like Shannon Sharp, you want a sitter. Yeah. Say that like big up Shannon Sharp. Up shit. You try to watch see.
Didn't they cap? I think it did.
This next one, folks. Vivica, while in her prime years, could marry 50 Cent in the height of his career. That wasn't the height of his career, but thought she could get a better option. Now, 20 years later, she's still talking about him, and no man wants her to take notes. Hashtag sensational. Now, that, folks, is what you call an alpha widow. She ran into an alpha, pardon the term. But 50 Cent is 50 Cent. Sorry, not even 50 Cent. The movie's Curtis Jackson.
That's to show you.
Yeah, actor, film producer, rapper, etc.
Is this mogul? Because you must sell buy them a water for whatever.
Yeah, the man's a big one, right? And she left that out. I know she can't ever. Is like the narcotic. Once you get that first high, you trying your best to get about that high, but that high you walking boat. So everybody walking boat like 50 Cent. So you're gonna run into a lot of men that are not 50 Cent. But they got 1 or 2 50 Cents, make $1. And guess what? That man got the pick of the litter. They're not picking women that is 60. Unfortunately. Yeah. Let's press on because this next one here, again, this had the internet a buzz. And The caption says his name is Mr. Miles. I got my man face block out, USA, and he filmed by Disney, Pixar, An Anonymous Husband, starring Simone Biles' husband, Seth Rogen, Aquafina.
Yeah, Aquafina is what done in me though.
Yeah, we still don't know his name this July. Yeah,
I had to watch it.
Yeah, but I probably would just. I think I'd last about. I challenged myself to watch 2 minutes. I challenged myself to watch 2 minutes. I don't know if I get the full 2 minutes, but I'll try. This next one. Dating a woman that has been single for a while is rough as hell. She's ready to break up with you over everything. This is your second time in the refrigerator. You eating all my food. I can't do this anymore. You're disturbing my peace.
Yep, emotional abuse.
Yeah, unfortunately, this is how it goes sometimes. Women get hurt, and shoot, I've encountered this a couple of times myself, where everything seems to be more than you would think it would be or should be. I'll say to the ladies, be mindful of this fact. You do not have the exclusive rights to hurt and pain. Men get hurt too, but they do not bring their hurt to you. They don't judge you based on what the other women would have done to them, or at least they try not to. Right? So, as Nia said, don't, emotionally abuse a man because, else abuse you. Essentially, I do nothing. Ready for my Nia song, brother? This is episode 252. Like, share, comment, subscribe, hit notification bell. We have 597 subscribers. Let's see if we can get to 600 by tomorrow. This one reads, woman donates kidney to boss, then gets fired for taking too long to recover.
Oh my God. Oh. Vicky.
Debbie Stevens, a 47-year-old woman from Long Island, claims she was fired from her job at Atlantic Automotive Group after donating a kidney to her boss, Jackie Brucia. Stevens filed a complaint with the New York State Human Rights Commission, alleging that she was mistreated and fired after the woman got what she wanted. Stevens, hired as an assistant by Brucia in 2009, donated her kidney to a stranger to help Brucia move up the organ donor list. Despite not being the best match, Stevens underwent surgery in August 2011. Upon her return to work, Stevens alleged mistreatment, including screaming, demotion, and relocation to a dealership far from her home. Stevens consulted a psychiatrist, and after her attorney sent a letter to Atlantic Automotive Group, she was fired within a week.
Oh my
God. That rough to all. That's ways to keep your body parts in yourself unless it's for family. Just shoot. Not even your partner, because remember now, we had a man, he was dating this woman. I'll give you kidney to the woman. The woman said, thanks for your memories.
Yeah.
The woman mother.
I went to find somebody else.
Yep. So, and I ain't talk about a couple years after that, Oh, like, yeah, thanks for kidney.
But recovering it, she again married.
Yeah, so that rough. But I mean, at the end of the day, I understand some people, so we were brought up to be selfless and to give to your fellow man, etc., which is all fine and good. I believe in helping out people that are less fortunate than you are in a mind. But I certainly came up with the ideology that do not give away more than you can lend. So
yeah, man.
Exactly. So like, sure, you may need a kidney. And there are certain people in my life I would give a kidney to, not just family. There are some people if I would stuff like that. But certainly I ain't giving it to my boss, and I ain't get it to somebody that I am not on the path to marriage to or are not married. And I talking about 100, like it got to be a very rare situation. Shout out snow that just come through building. But in my mind, I think that we got to assess what makes sense and what don't make sense, because then calling that you get unfair. You get, but the man is not obligated, because let's take the kidney out of it. Let's take that part out of it, right? let's say the man was just moving around and the man was just treating you bad like that or whatever, and then he, you issued the papers because you didn't feel cool and you were fired. Then this would just be a normal story of, well, I guess there's a toxic place to work, or she maybe was not pulling her weight or stuff in the job. Them is the break. This won't be a story. But because you gave the kidney and you had this expectation, well,
I can't ever get fired.
You can't get fired. No, sweetheart, shoot, you better recover quick. You got till Tuesday. Sort of your life. Careful with these things.
Dang. As you said, they give more than you can afford to lend, right? Anyhow, when we get this next one here, this is Brooke on screen, and it reads the person responsible for teaching Caribbean women about horning. Big up Brooke.
Brooke, man. She sleep with anybody near Forrester, she sleep with.
And that is no exaggeration. She had the father, she had the two brothers. She think she had an uncle somewhere about there too. Anybody that got that the whole background, anybody used to watch Bold and Beautiful back in the day, put it in the chat there, let me see it, so people could keep track of the people that Brooke was dealing with and things. Anyhow, let me get this next one, because some people in life, some men are upstanding members of society. Some men are villains. Then we have legends like this guy. And it reads, "Thanks for the doggy. I'm home now. I didn't know you could handle me like this." Smiling emojis, blushing emojis. Thanks once again. And my guy says, refer me to your friends.
Have Dickie will travel, man. That's what it's called that. A mercenary for hire. That's what it's called that.
Gun for hire. Cannot be that. It is 8:46 in Barbados, the rest of the Eastern Caribbean. 14 minutes of 9. Hit the like button, hit subscribe button, hit the notification bell. This is episode 252. And at this point, folk, we have reached the point where we are going to take a little bit of a musical break in this evening's show. When we come back, we can start to crank with the videos. We're going to move into the main event. So let me just take a little bit of a musical break. This is your time to get some water, refresh yourself and everything. Come back. We can see you guys in about 4 minutes. Enjoy this one.
Get it.
As a resident of Miami-Dade County, it is your right to know the names and likenesses of sex offenders living in your area. As a public service, we have created this videotape so that you and your friends and family can stay aware, stay safe, and maybe even have a little fun. Enjoy.
State of Florida has asked us to disclose our sexual crimes to you. We were bad, but now we're good. We're moving into your neighborhood. You know we're trying our best to be functioning members of society. We're not here to start no trouble. We're legally required to do the sex offender shuffle.
I'm Larry Arthauer, and I'll refrain from touching my neighbor's kids again. What I did was not too kind, but I'm a nice guy, you'll come to find. I've got a backyard and a real nice pool. Y'all should come over for a barbecue. We can make some cold drinks in my blender, but do keep in mind that I'm a sex offender.
Vernon Douglas is my name. My battery arrest is what brought me fame. But there's much more to know about me. I love to dance and I love to ski. I zip and zoom on through the snow. Just strap on my boots and watch me go. But I can't ski until December. Till then I'm just a sex offender.
I'm Charles Dolan, dropping rhymes. I've been arrested 7 times. I know that sounds like a lot. 3 of those times were for vandalism. Feel real bad, I got caught. Might do it again, probably not. I'm not here to make pretenses. I'm here because of my sex offenses.
I'm Sam Pound, I'm number 1. Apologizing for what I've done. In case you were wondering what that was, I snuck into a bathroom and I eat no truffles. I'm just here to do the sex offender shuffle.
everybody, I'm Laura Hughes, proving girls can do it too. And by it, I mean touch your cousin. Was it worth it? No, it wasn't. You won't find me in your child's playset, cause I gotta wear this ankle bracelet. I'm not here to go on a bender, I'm here because I'm a sex offender.
Last name Bermholt, first name Mark. I'm moving in somewhere on your block. Not in a house, but in a van. If you need me to move it, I sure can. The last thing I want is any trouble. I've learned my lesson from the sex offender shuffle.
I'm the one they call Arthur Chase. They said I didn't have to show my face. My first trial ended in a hung jury. If I'm found guilty, they'll unblur me. I'm not the necrophiliac Arthur Chase. That's a different Arthur Chase. I'm not here to be my own defender. I'm here because I'm possibly a sex offender.
Okay, real quick, I'm not like these people. Okay, this is an extortion plot by my ex-wife, who's the only witness, and she's trying to take away my kids. And if I'm not here to pack my duffel, I'm just here to do the sex offender shuffle.
State of Florida has asked us to disclose our sexual crimes to you. We were bad, but now we're good. We're moving into your neighborhood. We're obliged to admit the crimes for which we were convicted. We're not here to start no trouble. We're legally required to do the sex offender shuffle.
Brother mine, who that? Please tell me that. Like, okay, so it's a skit, right? That has, but that is who I am interested to find out who came up with that. That's so hard. That hard, brother man. My master, the man with the net brace.
Oh man, Priya said she think any of the time up for the world, man. Probably they do.
Yeah,
they probably do. Sure. But anyhow, I think that this is the appropriate time for us to move into a little bit of advertisement. This is Peart Consulting LLC. Big up Dr. Carrie Ann Peart. This is her newest, biggest venture. And the mission of Peart Consulting to empower and equip individuals in the workplace to consistently tap into their authentic identity and become more than just an employee and truly the professional they seek to be. The vision of Peart Consulting, strengthening organizations and systems to become more effective through an informed practice of responsive leadership, essentials of human-centered design, and operating with intention at the intersections of portfolios and outcomes, right? Now, these are the services offered, right? Consulting. The outcomes of an organization are only as strong as those producing them. Connect with us to discuss how we can support you in designing or redesigning the pulse of your business or system with well-being and authenticity as key priorities. Organizational structure, culture, audit and design, team alignment and performance, development and integration of diversity, equity, inclusion, and well-being principles and practice, strategic sustainability planning. Coaching is offered as well. The Managers Cohort is our premier coaching and mentoring program tailored specifically for managers. Informed by over 10 years of direct managerial experiences, this cohort experience addresses tools and strategies for challenges inclusive of supporting teams with limited resources, tackling burnout, and feeling disconnected and having to manage up while consistently feeling put down and gaslighted. And they also offer speaking and facilitation. And you all would have seen this when Dr. Kerry presented at the King's Gathering, first 2 editions, right? We have been sought to speak on topics inclusive of well-being for professionals, culture and climate of work, behavioral risk management, organizational quality, and personal professional accountability. Workshops are tailored to address matters specific to a team and or organization. That is Peart Consulting LLC. One more time for Dr. Kerry Ann Peart. So hit up Dr. Kerry if you need stuff organized for your business, your choir, your church organization, your men's fellowship, the ushers guild, anything like that, and you feel like you need to streamline some stuff, you need stuff in your office getting sorted out in terms of managing the office. You know, your office could get a little toxic and stuff like that. Especially my one dynamic in 2024, it's a little different. So show up Dr. Carrie Ann Peer, she will hook you up. And when you have a professional development session at your workplace, any teachers that you got the teachers professional day or anything like that, and you need that hookup, show Dr. Carrie, she will hook you up, right? So back to our regularly scheduled program. And this next video talks about how men operate in relationships. And very often, Neil, I ain't even going to say the thing. The caption will tell you what it says. Well, let me read it for those who might be listening and not reading. It says, men often suffer in silence. So let's hear what this lady has to say.
Get it.
I work in a kitchen filled with men, right?
Sure.
And I'm the only female chef in there.
Yeah.
So I get to observe how men communicate.
Oh, that's okay. Now we unpacking.
It's interesting. And what I noticed about your build is that you have the capacity to work and suffer at the same time.
For sure.
Right.
For sure.
Women don't.
Okay, so when you say work and suffer, elaborate. What does that mean?
You could be physically or emotionally or mentally defeated, but you're still going to go to work, and you can still, like, you have the physical capacity to execute whatever it is that you need to do.
That's in relationships too. Yes, absolutely.
I agree.
That's in relationships. Yeah, it's not just work. It's not just occupation.
I agree.
Men suffer in silence often.
Yeah.
Because our existence is based on what we can provide to you.
No, I am glad you put that on screen, my brother, because this highlights an issue. Something that happened at the end of the year. It's been happening a few years where people would laugh when we talk about men. Talk about rates and stuff like that. People think that we are talking about the same thing that women want when they talk about women's rights, right? Mm-hmm. That is not the case. For example, what he says at the end there is very important. Where men are treated based on what they can provide. If you are unable to provide to the specification of partner, society, or whatever, you are sometimes ostracized or treated poorly. We hear it diverse at times. Women say, "You want me to submit, but or I would submit under the condition that," right? Most women would want a CEO or a billionaire. Why? Because that money ain't running out. So suffering in silence is something that Derek and I have been saying for a very long time that men should stop doing. Talk. You don't want to talk to the woman, if you don't know how to express yourself to a woman, if you know that you got a hot head or whatever, you got a support system in your boys. If you don't have a support system in your boys, go to a pastor. If you don't have a pastor, go to therapy. The point remains is that you have to find healthy, positive ways in which to get silence out of you, and because sometimes it's not even about, I find in my personal experience, staying silent left me to ruminate in my head about certain things, right? And you're bouncing things off the wall, you're only seeing things from your lens, and it can be very dark and cloudy in that perspective. I find that when you start bouncing things off of people, even if you just mention certain things, how you feel or whatever, you might learn that one, you're not the only man that goes, because oftentimes we really do feel like it's us, because we look around, especially in this social media.
That was the genesis for this particular channel.
Exactly. Right? We look around social media, see certain men flourishing, got certain women, got certain lifestyles, etc. We wonder why we can't put two ends together. So getting it out there, and then to speaking with other men about it, they can tell you about their stories about how to overcome it, or just give you suggestions on how to overcome it. Up to so the day before, somebody was asking me about you, Derek. Somebody was asking me, I was catching up with an old friend of mine. She asked me, she knows both of us, and I was telling her about my recent journey and how I am kind of now starting to figure it out, put things together, and starting to feel as if I am coming into. And one of the big key things is leaning on people like you as a man, and seeing how you go about your purpose and having those conversations, you understanding that There's certain things that, and it's not even pointed conversations that we have had. It's just by watching your example of how you lead your life. Another good friend of mine, Wendell. Wendell is another person that I often bounce a lot of queries against. And these men are my age. Right? There is technically younger than me. Bill is technically older than me, but we're all literally months apart. So what you have to do, gentlemen, is talk to your friends. And you gotta be careful too, because one, you don't want to express yourself in a way that makes you feel as though that you're being a whiny bitch. Sorry to make it sound like that. Even though that is not the case, you somehow are gonna, because for me, I never wanted to cry, right? Back in the day, crying, nah. I remember one time crying, I'm beating my head against the wall because I was crying. Because I couldn't, you crying, like, what's wrong with you? Because I never saw my father cry. My father ever cried when he buried his mother. I don't cry, right? So I say all that to say, gentlemen, is that yes, we operate in silence. We understand why we suffer in silence, and we operate in silence because nobody ain't got time for that. We got to deliver. We got to go and prove. Got to, hold up our end of the couch, come rain, sleet, or snow. But gentlemen, there is nothing wrong. We talk about normalizing things, Derek. Let me normalize men speaking, creating spaces for other men to have these conversations about relationships, work, about fatherhood, about friendships. Because as we get older now, you're seeing how to be a son to an older parent, how to be, how does that dynamic change your parent? So all of these things I'm saying, you can have these conversations with your friends. Nice to have it with your partner, but certainly if you can't have those conversations with your partner, it's fine. That is all right. It's not the end of the world. Have those conversations with support system around. That is critical.
Yeah, no doubt. And if you don't have somebody that you can bounce stuff off of and not feel as if you'll be ridiculed for that, you can definitely need to check your circle. You know what I mean? And again, coming out to the pandemic and all that, that was the first thing that we really checked in with each other as men. See my man Nicholas in the house. Good to see you, my brother. That's the first time we really checked in past the superficial. I started to share a lot more. There wasn't a basketball to talk about, so we had to talk about, life. And that was the first time that men really checked in with each other. And since then, we've kept that going. It's extended into meeting in person as often as we can. We talk, we share fellowship. That's important.
And all of that too, not to cross you, but we celebrate wins and we console any losses.
That's very important. And it's necessary because, it gives you an opportunity to unburden your spirit a little bit, right? Because suffering in silence is not an option. And I think that's something we need to cut out in 2024. We need to speak up. We need to say certain things. We are not beasts of burden. We got feelings too. And they need to be acknowledged. And we need to acknowledge them first. And there's nothing wrong with us acknowledging them so that then the people around us can understand where we're coming from and know how to treat us. Right? If we keep just, it's cool, don't worry about it, everything can be good. I know only last year we had an upsurge in people, deleting self. So we don't want that, right? So fellas, talk. If you feel like, it's too much, find a priest, a pastor, psychiatrist, therapist, something, so find your boys, somebody to unburden your spirit a little bit. It can't carry all the load all the time. Yeah? Let me get the next one, right? Because that was a little heavy. And, it's going to segue into the next part of this conversation because very often we are in terrible relationships. And we figure, if we can stick it out or if we put in more effort, it can come around to or come back to the good times. Fellas, ain't coming back. Let me put that out there one time. Ain't coming back. If it break down already, ain't coming back.
You can have different times.
Yeah.
But it won't be the same times.
But it ain't gonna be the same times. when it break down, it break down.
Yeah, man.
Right? And we need to acknowledge that. And we need to choose carefully up front. Right? When we see the red flags, it is not a Chinese parade. When you see the red flags, well, let's hear from this young lady and hear what she has to say up front.
For this woman, if you do not feel slightly she ain't, I remember her, but let's get it.
Find him attractive, don't give him a chance just because he's nice. Men never give women chances just because they're nice. If they don't think you're cute, they're not even gonna look in your direction. If your coochie is not throbbing when you look at this man, he is not the one. Your body needs to be trembling. You need to be pulsating when you look at him, or he's not the one. Men will eventually disappoint you anyway. At least don't let an ugly nigga disappoint you.
Oh. Listen, so basically you're letting your vagina think for you. And letting your vagina choose your partner for you. So
and then when you get the results you get,
and then
you're upset.
Yeah. Because there's a part of your body that don't think. Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? But hey, men do that too. Let's be clear.
And we start with the discipline. So true, yeah.
Right? Yeah. So you need to think more clearly and choose better. And let us also hear from this young lady one more time because you know she, much like Tia, is a gift that keeps on giving. Let's hear from her one more time.
Don't get robbed enough, and that's why they feel so comfortable inviting women that they barely know into their house. Steal his car keys. His car won't fit in your purse, so just steal the keys. I'm a girl's girl, but I do judge women who take their shoes off in public. Like, I don't care how bad your feet hurt. Never take those shoes off. You knew what you were signing up for when you put those heels on. I hate when you eat a non-breakfast food in the morning and someone's like, how can you eat that so early? Girl, my stomach don't know what time it is. I hate when y'all tell people that they're gonna remain single because their standards are too high. Being single is not a punishment. I know some of y'all hate yourselves, so the thought of being alone frightens you, but that's not the case for everybody. If I ask you to take a picture of me and you start huffing and puffing like the big bad wolf, I already know that you hate me, and that's all I need to know. Learn how to ask for help, okay? There is no reward for suffering. I'm a firm believer that you don't need to spend less. You just need more money. Bye, Stinky.
All right, so she's trolling. So clearly, this is an art. This is her shtick. This is a gimmick. And she did this because remember my woman from the.
Yeah.
Right. So to me, this is an art. I need to sleep at night. So tonight, I will go to sleep thinking.
For me, and Dr. Kerry asked a question that I was really concerned about. How much makeup did this chick have on? Right.
All of it. Really.
If you could play again in silence, Neil, or just fast forward it. So we don't know what you hold of that dribble again. And pause it just before girlfriend, when she starts to wave the napkin, paper towel, whatever it is, in our faces, and see how much makeup is on that.
I feel so comfortable inviting women that they barely.
This is episode 252. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, join in the chat. We like it.
She has on all the makeup. She look like a Batman villain right here, you know. She look like she look like I don't know if you remember the animated series, Batman the animated series, but she looks like it was the toy. What was the toy maker or something? He had a little doll. So the toy maker had a doll and little marionette or ventriloquist thing he used to do. Which that's how she looked. Even got the little dimples and stuff. And you know what fascinates me about this woman is that, not getting into her appearance or anything like that. If she is being serious, I refuse to believe she gets into relationship. She may be having the attention of men. She may be, having intimacy with men. But this woman ain't having a relationship. And you certainly do not take advice.
Have that attitude.
And you don't take advice. We got to start taking advice from people that doing makeup in the bathroom. We got to stop doing that. I would say, certainly there is something to be gleaned from people that are single and they speak about advice on relationships. Because some people, let's be honest, like a lot of people used to get on Kevin Samuels, for example. Kevin Samuels was divorced twice. I think that's a very good man to listen to when it comes to relationships because, one, he understands where he was and what he has now become. And two, he knows what it's like. You can learn from your failures. So here's how I failed. You can learn from me. I think there's value in things, but certainly I don't see any.
The thing is, he acknowledged that he failed.
Yes, he did.
ladies like this young lady don't acknowledge that. They just come and, yeah, all this, I'm great, nothing's wrong with me, and let me present drivel to the world, right? And then they come out and they wonder, why is dating so hard? So let's hear from this lady who is, I'm going to call her a young lady. Even though she doesn't present as a young lady, I'm going to call her a young lady. And she's going to tell us why dating is so hard.
Speaking
Let's
of
get it.
Speaking of makeup. Wow.
Yeah.
Dating nowadays.
Start again.
You want to know the real reason why dating nowadays seems like pulling teeth? It seems like it's the most hardest, stressful thing in the world. The men are poor. Yeah. The men are broke. Okay? They don't have it. They don't have it. See, back in the day, because we live under the patriarchy, especially here in America, a man assumed the entire financial risk of dating. And it worked back in the day because men had disposable income. Now, capitalism is crushing all of us. The men don't have disposable income. So they can't even afford to spend, you know what I'm saying, $40, $50 at the movie with a woman unless they feel like they're 200% sure that it's going to work out. But the reality is you can never be 200% sure without dating that person. Like, they're trying to skip steps instead of just acknowledging the fact that they're broke. The average man is truly being priced out of dating. But the thing about men is that men very seldom want to do the work to improve their chances of finding a happy, healthy relationship that meets their standards, right? They don't want to get better jobs or maybe another job. Capitalism killing all of us. They don't want to reevaluate what's important to them in a woman. They don't want to get a personality. Read a fucking book. Read a book. Have something to talk about.
Yes, have something to talk about. Like, you should have something to talk about because you've said a lot of nothing. All you do is string along terms. Now let's break this down because I know that you like the psychopathy of things. Like, you like just like me, you like things. Now the lady is saying that dating is hard because men are. And back in the day, when hamburgers used to cost 25 cents and gas was 75 cents for 2 weeks worth of gas, right? She is saying that, you know, men are broke and men are not the same as before because men used to work and men used to have it and men don't have it anymore. Later on in the video, she says capitalism is killing anyone, but let's go back up to the video because that aside, she also said that men bear the financial burden, but men are trying to skip steps. Men want to make sure they're 200% sure. Baby, make up your mind. Be the skipping steps, or we try to make sure, doubly sure, that you're the woman we want to invest in. And certainly, if you're going to spend $2,000 and $3,000 and $4,000 on you just to court you in a week to see if you are going to be wife material, and we don't know if that you're a good, sure deal or not, all it should be at least showing. Anybody got time for that? But you should be showing that it should at least show you that the man is prudent in making decisions and able to lead. But you see, you don't want to be led. You want experiences. The mere fact that you are saying that dating is hard because men are broke shows me that you do not qualify to be dating. You do not qualify to be around any man talking about you want to be in a committed anything. Whether the man got it or not, because you're just looking to spend money. No, sorry. You're looking to spend the man's money. So, sweetheart, I thank you. And I'm grateful because I'm now coming around to your side of things there and saying that women, I am glad women are putting this content out there because now you're getting to see not only their individual mindset, but then we get to, because remember at the beginning of the when we went live, I tell you about shaming. I'm about shaming women like this. Ladies, if you want to become a wife, and notice what I said, if you want to become a wife, not if you want a husband, if you want to become a wife and have a relationship that is long-lasting and committed, do not listen to Scooby-Doo and her and Scrappy-Doo here, right? Because it don't make sense. Right? Dating her because men broke, we're not economically attractive. No, this don't make sense. It don't make sense. You are comparing, and this is the thing that bothers me a lot, right? Because we are often compared, and I can understand why some women are frustrated as well. We are compared to our parents, our grandparents, our great grandparents, right? Or women aren't submissive, like my great grandmother, and men are not leaders or protective and providers like our great grandfathers. Well, certainly, first things first. Mommy didn't have to go anywhere. She had to stay home at my house because she couldn't go on work, and if she could have gone out and work, somebody got stuck home. My children could have had, community where in like today or anything like that you had to take care of home, right? And certainly, granddad didn't have to operate in an economy where you could get all your groceries for $5. So I don't understand. There are certain values that we can take from the older folk, like commitment, dedication, loyalty, steadfastness, and grit in getting the job done, and understanding that relationships take work. But let us not take, granddad was able to keep mommy at home and provide for 12 children. Why you can't do that? Don't let me do that. Because providing for 12 children and a wife in 2024 is me saying she taking out a small loan for $3 million. So ladies, just hear me out. Even if you don't take me as gospel, or if you think that we are talking shit, from here on in, I want you to listen to when a woman is in a car, or when she is in a mirror or in a bathroom doing her makeup, or no coming home from someplace, or getting ready to go someplace. You are going to 99% see that a lot of ish is going to come from there. Do not take on this advice. Do not take it on, because you're going to end up like this woman. Because Derek calls she a young lady, and I think he's very, very kind. This woman, DUN finished.
No, here's the thing, right? I agree with a lot of what she said, right? I agree a lot with what she said. I said it on Tuesday. The average man cannot afford the average woman.
No. The average man cannot afford the modern woman.
Yeah. They can't. Cost of living, capitalism, as she said, all that, consumerism, all them things. I agree. The question is, why are those things factors? And you know what, he's come back to Neil all the time. What's the main crux of the problem? They're too old. They're too old.
Yep.
Big up Ramel and Karen Hall.
Amen.
Dating is not for old people. And by old people, it's true. Karen told Ramel 40-year-olds. I am saying anybody over 25. Your needs and wants at 22 are very different at 32 and very different at 42. So you can't afford to be going up on a coffee date, taking a walk in the park, because you do all them things already. Yeah? Everybody went to school, and when they was teething out little piece at school, you're going to park, you hold hands till it dark and all kind of thing. And then
talking about what's your favorite color, or what kind of food you like. Listen.
So when you get to 25, you ain't doing that no more.
Gee.
You want somebody carry you out or flew you out. Right? So you got different wants, different expectations at 33, 43, 53. Right? So when you come into the dating market and you want people to pay this exorbitant price for you to have experiences. You're talking equality, but you still want, because you're a modern woman now, you still want the man to pay for these experiences. Reach down in your pocket if you want to go to Chompers. Shoot. Don't even let me be, let me get fancy and all, out of pocket and all that. I say, you count the man. Offer to split the bill. Let me touch it.
On independent,
yeah?
No.
Let me touch it. I pay for my meal, you pay for yours. You buy oil. So you want to buy the man, buy a water with lemon and he cool. Yeah? Because dating, which I believe is very closely linked with prostitution, but that's another story. Because we ain't talking about courting, we talk about dating.
Boy, language matters.
The courting is showing intent. Dating is in it. We try to see, we go hook up. That's a fancy term for it, right? So I give you gifts, you give me some action. We call it a wash, right? So let me see what we're doing. Yeah? When they're too old, and let me show you what I mean. Because every time you see somebody talking about how much piss in the dating pool, it's generally be somebody That old. Now by old again, I mean over 25. We get the next videos on screen, right?
Look at it again. Ladies, watch. I don't know what this woman about to say, but she in the car saying no. Get it?
Just got back from top 5 worst dates of my life, and yeah, I should have seen it coming. First red flag, he asked me if I wanted to go to Olive Garden. Yeah, I quickly curved that and suggested a place that wasn't Olive Garden. We go to a food hall that I suggest, and I pick a different food stall than he picks, and he walks away when I stop to order my food. So basically, I have to pay for my own food. What are we, 12? Like, I mean, I didn't ask myself on this date, right? You asked me out. At this point, I'm like, there's no salvaging this at all. Like, you're not serious. You're not my type. We're probably talking for an hour and a half, almost 2 hours. I'm like, feeling bad about it. I'm like, okay, maybe give him a second chance. Again, it's slim pickings out here. Like, reconsidering going on a second date with him at the end of this. Until he gets on the subject of like dating apps, and he opens up his Hinge app, and I'm like, yeah, there's a lot of great options on top picks. So I'm like, see, she's cute. I'm thinking that's like the end of the story. He's like, oh yeah, she is. Look, grabs his phone from my hands, looks at it, and he's like, what should I say to her? You're asking your date what you should say to another woman? I say this to say, if you think it's not it, it's not it. Like, if there's one thing I've learned, it's that people will show themselves to you, like,
baby girl,
in small ways before they show themselves in like big ways.
Yes, baby girl.
So stop wasting your time, ladies.
Yeah. You know what I love about that? I know there's more. But what I love about that, right, is because I am sure if he had the mass perspective now, and the man told that same story, reason why he asking that, because he probably cut up for it. The woman was like, oh, nah, I ain't doing Olive Garden.
Yeah.
I was like,
straight up.
I see what type of woman you is. And when it comes to the food cart, and she ordering she own food, and you ain't paying the thing, probably get a little attitude. But man said, right now we just cut in the breeze.
The man recognized, because there had to be some attitude based on what she gave you here, right?
Mm-hmm.
But let's assume that there was not, right?
Yes, okay, fair enough.
Dr. Kerry says, so if you pick somewhere else to eat, then yeah, pay some. The man presented a date to you. You didn't like the date, so you change it. So as Dr. Kerry said, the man's probably ready to pay for Olive Garden. You had sandals in mind. So because you too big for Olive Garden, all right, no problem. So why you still went for the date? Because as she said, it's slim pickings up there. So you're desperate.
No.
Yeah, it's Carrie. Not Carrie, Cherish. She desperate. All you thought she was still hungry with no more offers. No more offers. She desperate. Because if you don't like the man, I met up one time with a young lady, right? And this, shoot, even before doing what he's doing now, right? You know? So this is a long time ago. And we went out, something happened. She didn't like the first option. Or the problem, we switched to another option. She didn't like that. Something else was a problem. Boom. When I left, she sent me a text like, oh, she was hoping that, I would have, waited for, or at least tried to get a goodnight kiss. I was like, yeah, well, you didn't seem particularly interested in anything that was going on, so.
Yeah, everything I suggested you wasn't interested in, so.
That's that.
You would have gone make that move, sweetheart, and even then.
Yeah. And this is before I didn't know anything about choosing signals, anything like that. You clearly were not forthcoming to anything that was going on, or anything that, and this is the thing. At least girlfriend here suggested someplace other than Olive Garden. That lady didn't suggest anything. She was just there like a bump on a log. So you know what? Keep it trucking. And that was it, right? So if it is that you have so many problems and issues with this man, what you still out here? What you still dealing with this man? But nobody else ain't biting. You like Tia Mowry. Yeah? And I think I would have sent it to you, Neil. See if you can find it there for me. Quick. The clip of Jordan Peterson running down the clock. Not Jordan Peterson, Jordan Poole running down the clock. These ladies who are north of 25, I can say north of 25, right? You are north of 25, but you don't like this and you don't like that, and this body ain't good enough for you, and this here can't work, and you don't eat at Olive Garden, and this here and the next and the third. You are doing yourself a disservice. You are fooling yourself. You are down in the game and running the clock. Let the clock, seconds ticking off the clock, and you running it down. That don't make sense. You gotta get a score quick. I send it to you there, Neil. Put it on screen so people can see what we're talking about, right? When you are down, when you out here looking, yeah, you gotta make some things work. You gotta let go. Shoot, you put a dating app. Ain't let nobody breaking down your door. So when you out here and you in these dating streets and you realize that you ain't getting the bites, the body ain't checking, and somebody does come along and check, humble yourself a little bit. Yeah, I ain't nobody tell you accept bad treatment. That's not what I'm saying. Let me be very clear. I'm not saying for you to accept bad treatment, but certainly do not run down the clock.
My Jordan Poole on the clock.
Yeah.
You know, clock here. So
running the clock running. He down here. But of course, he ain't gonna let you bring the ball in court like that.
Yeah. Thanks for doing that, by the way.
Yeah. Let me get the next one because she's and she got the trifecta here. She was in the car. The what is it called it? The repeat because she was in the car.
In my last.
She in the bathroom. No, let me get this here on screen.
In my last video, the internet was big mad because I declined a first date to Olive Garden. Well, it's been 3 weeks, and a man asked me out to one of my favorite restaurants in Atlanta. And I say that to say, a lot can change in 3 weeks, so set your own standards because I promise you, someone is eager, ready, and willing to meet them. And if you love Olive Garden, there's nothing wrong with that, if that's what you're used to.
You know what I love about social media now? What I love about people that go in their cars and talk about their dating, particularly bad ones, and women that look really good when doing that. Because let's be honest, right? Some of these women that do this, they're not bad. They're not unattractive women, right? But what I love about it is it signals to other men like, oh, so it's just that money to get you. So you set your price, essentially. You know what I mean? A fancy dinner? Yeah, you muted.
Not your value, not your worth, but your price.
Your price. Yep. You're setting your value, setting your price. Because at the end of the day, nobody would have known about this woman. She would not have been going on a fancy dinner to Atlanta. But she is posting the restaurant. She is posting the food. She is posting the bathroom. Nothing to do with the man. Not the man hand, not the man shirt, tail, nothing. Right? So it shows you what her price is. She's a bandit. So if you want somebody to Star Wars, it's Star Wars episode 2, right? Boba Fett hired an assassin to kill Padme. That is exactly what you are. You're an assassin. I hire you. Gonna do what you got to do. And that's it. In a transaction. Can't me give you money and go about your place. But you know, trying to put it under the guise that you looking for a relationship. No. You with your big mouth went out into the world and said, you know what, Olive Garden, you want to get in these drawers in Olive Garden. You gotta give me, you got the thing now. I gotta eat something with scrimp in it. Right? I gotta eat something with, it got humpy arms. Right?
Yeah. False
Dovers, right? So my mom come in and says, I'd pay $500 to get a little tail.
Yeah.
But don't call me anymore, though. I love it.
There is an update, and I got the update too. I didn't feel it posting it because that's 3 minutes long. I didn't want to post another 3 minutes of she in the car crying, right? You know what I mean?
No. Oh,
I didn't want to
no.
post that. But, so let me crack on. Let me get to the next one because...
So wait. Pops, don't skip over that now. So she was crying in the car?
Yeah, talking about where she would never date men that aren't chivalrous or some dog like that.
Ah, because the market show wasn't chivalrous. You pay a big money though. But you didn't specify that when you went on the internet though. I love it.
Anyhow, let me press on because again we got another Olive Garden catching some strays. It was Cheesecake Factory a couple of weeks ago.
I got try Olive Garden. I'll try it.
It's Olive Garden now. Let me get this next one.
Let's get it.
I'm not getting out.
Get out of my car.
I'm not getting out.
Are you kidding me right now?
I'm not getting out.
Look, I took you on a date, okay? What's the issue?
You brought me to Olive Garden.
Yes, and what's the issue?
It's Olive Garden. That's the issue.
Look, if you had me waste my time, go to pick you up because you don't have a car and you're going to tell me you have a problem with Olive Garden?
You wasted my time bringing me here. Why would you bring me here?
I brought you to a restaurant. This is our first date. I don't even know you.
Do I look like a chain restaurant type of girl? Like...
Do you look like a chain restaurant type of girl? Are you
Olive
serious
Garden
right now?
is cheap.
It's a restaurant, okay? It's a sit-down restaurant. They have a waiter.
Do you? Like...
No, I don't think you look cheap, but I think right now your attitude's pretty cheap.
No, it's not like...
You're showing me attitude for taking you on a date? You should be grateful. You should be grateful I even took you out on a
Like,
date.
you might as well have just taken me... This is fast food. You might as well take me to a fast food restaurant.
They have servers here, waiters. This is not fast food. That's not how this works.
It pretty much is. It's a chain restaurant. And you got me these cheap flowers. Like,
What do you mean flowers? What do you mean flowers?
These cheap flowers. They're from the grocery store. Like,
They're
I should
flowers.
know you would bring me somewhere like this.
They're flowers, okay? You get them anywhere. What makes the difference when they're from a florist or from the grocery store? It's cheaper there.
Like, exactly.
Look, I don't know you, okay? I'm not gonna spend all this money and waste money on a date when I don't even know the person.
Well, you're literally wasting your time even taking me here. I got all dressed up because I thought you were taking me to a nice restaurant.
Okay, look.
If I would have known that, I would have wore jeans and sneakers.
Jeans and sneakers. I mean, I wouldn't even care if you wore jeans and sneakers because we're getting to know each other.
But, like, are you not
So that's on you.
impress me? I'm confused. Like, other guys have no problem taking me to higher end
Okay.
restaurants. Like,
Higher end restaurants? Like where? Yeah, like where?
Like STK, Mastro's, like what?
Do you know how? Okay, I'm sorry. Are you paying? Are you paying?
No, but other guys don't have a problem with it. So I'm confused.
Okay, because if
Like,
we're going to a place like that, I'm expecting you to you're either putting out or you're paying.
No, like you're just broke at this point. You're broke. Yeah. So I'm here.
Look, I picked you up. You don't have a car. You don't have a car. You said I don't have a car. You don't need to drive.
Passenger princess. Like what? I'm not a driving type of girl. Guys drive me around.
Guys drive you around. Okay, well, I'm not that guy. Can you get out of my car?
No, I'm not getting out. Take me home.
Get out of my car.
No, I'm not getting out.
I'm not taking you anywhere. You realize that, right? I'm not taking you anywhere.
What?
I'm not taking you anywhere.
Take me home. I'm not going inside Olive Garden.
Look, you can go on this date that I'm going to pay for. I'm going to pay for this. We can get to know each other, or you can... I mean, I'm not going anywhere else.
I'm just confused why you can't take me somewhere else. I don't.
Okay, come here. Cheesecake. What's the problem with that?
I'm not going to. It's a chain restaurant. Like, is that all?
All right, so there's a skit. I work it out. This is not real.
I'm hoping it is.
No, the reason why I say that is first things first, but man had a lot of conversation with this. That's a lot of bargaining to get out my car. Second, I'm not driving a Tesla.
Yeah.
You're driving a Tesla, but Olive Garden got you skin up. You ain't
I don't think. I think it's a principally thing that he's insisting.
No, not her, not him, her. What I'm saying for her, she's thinking, this man driving a Tesla, we getting an Olive Garden. No, I ain't dealing with that. So I don't think that is real. I think that was a lot of conversation, but certainly the mentality is prevalent among some of the young women out there. A lot of women believe that they deserve. I don't even know what they think they deserve, but basically, as Derek just pointed out, and as I said earlier, you're not setting your value. You're not setting a standard. You're setting a price. There is no difference between you and a hired gun. I don't know how many people watch Westerns. My dad was in love with...
No.
Huh?
They don't let you find you use a hired gun. because there is a term when men, offer money to women
Yeah,
in
but
exchange for access to them.
But YouTube and their algorithm,
YouTube,
yeah, right. So I use hired gun. It's still, like I thinking about back in the day with the Western, you had like Clint Eastwood, you hired Clint Eastwood as listen, try to get a man, sort out, get sorted out, or you trying to get a girl, bring back and sort out. Like you are for hire. That's all you are signaling. When women are out there signaling to men like, Sha, you can't carry me X, you can't carry me Y, it's that and that type of girl, whatever, and call it standard. No, dear. You're signaling to us that you can be bought and sold for a meal. That is basically what it is. I don't have to put in any effort to get to know you or to get a second date or you know what I mean? Because remember the days, Derek, right? Where you go on the first date, you get to know each other, whatever, right? And at the end of the day, you say, it's against something. And then the woman smile and say, yeah, I would love to.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah.
Gracious.
You've done
gracious.
You've done something to earn a second date.
Not even grateful. Just gracious.
Right. So, but back in those times, she has done something to want you to have a second date. And she is signaling to you that she wants to have a second date with you. So it's a mutual thing. It's a mutual understanding.
You remember the Hallmark video that we showed?
Hallmark video.
It's Hallmark History
Oh,
Channel.
yes. The 50.
Dating.
The 7-year-old video.
At the end of the night, as the man said in the video, she had a responsibility to ensure that the guy who extended the offer of the date had a good time, had an enjoyable time, and wanted to have a second date.
Oh, but you know,
but again, why? Young.
Yeah, exactly. They were young. They were teenagers, 14. But there's another thing. And the thing is that people would tell you, oh, that was a different time, different expectation. They can either go one or two ways. They can either say it was the patriarchy.
No. It's a different time, but the expectations are still the same. Exactly. And that is a problem.
That's the point I was trying to get at, right? Because a lot of people, just like the Bible, pick and choose what they want to hear and ignore the rest. So they would see a video of people, two young children dressed up in suits going to a fair, right? And having this conversation internally and saying, those days have changed. Look at how much an ice cream cone was back in those days. Look at how much it was entry to the fair. But it's not about money. That's the problem. People are getting caught up on the money and the chivalrousness surrounding the date. But really and truly, it comes down to the make of the person, the energies that people exchange, all of these airy-fairy things that I want to say in the post and the bikini pics door. Really and truly, all this is boy meets girl, boy asks girl out, boy and girl go out, and they feel out each other to see if they want to continue a second date, a third date, a fourth date, a relationship, marriage. But no, it's like what you could do for me. You could do for me.
But that's the thing, we got this idea now that, you're supposed to date indefinitely and just date wrong until, you get tired of dating, and then you kind of just hope that you walk into some kind of long-term relationship / marriage.
Ooh.
And it really ain't that.
Ooh.
It really ain't that. Because the dating wrong is just a way to sure you get run through. And, they walk about talking about, the dating pool. The dating pool, it got pee in it and all that there. But why you in the pool?
Why you in that end of the pool? Why you in that end of the pool? What?
You know what I mean?
That's a
dating is not for people.
Not only that, but you raise a very, 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 very good point. When you say something like dating pool has poop in it, right? I can readily agree that it rough out in these streets. It rough to all. But it would not stop me from wanting to date. That makes sense? Like for me, you have to do a better job spotting the ignorance, dealing with your standards. If you have a standard, right, and that's why it's bothering me when these women just go out and talk about, oh, you carry me Olive Garden, you carry me this and carry me that, you carry me next. Were you learning? Were you knowing other than what the man pocket could do? Shoot, ain't even about what the man pocket could do. All you're saying is, this man carry me a chain restaurant and I'm working with that. But in my opinion, I think that when people say the dating pool has poo in it, it is a catchphrase. It is just a trendy thing to say. But really and truly, if you were to think of it as an actual pool, you look at one side of the pool. Shoot, if you see the dating pool, you see a pool across the street got pool in it, you would go into another pool. What you would change location. You would then look to see, all right, last pool that we went wrong, it had a pool. Let me see what's the health and safety standard of this. You call it your health and safety friend, like we have. I just say health and safety, man, I tell you if this here, how these people just keep it here. How, this up to code, this up to standard. You do your due diligence, you look out, and then when you go into the pool, sure, you might be a little skittish for the pool though, but after a while, you start to say, you know what? I've done my due diligence. Pool is safe. I have people watching me or whatever, and then you go into the pool. But no, we see the pool gone in sludge, so we ain't dealing with it. Shoot, we had a little pool in the streets here in Barbados. We still drive down those streets. We take other roads, and then vex at the government because the roads got pool in it, and my car dirty and it smells stink. Like,
I see Tiger Fox saying, if you would pick sense from those who think of legacy, other cultures court and seek the mates early, either in college or shortly after, and build together. That helps them. Dating is really supposed to lead to courtship and marriage. Yes, please. But we want to keep exposing ourselves to all these different experiences and then wondering, again, as I said earlier, it's like a narcotic. You try to get body high. So you try to see, and Tia Murray told me the other day, what one man won't do, another one will. So you're going from man to man to man looking to get this different, this high, get this experience. And it ain't happening. It ain't happening. Guess what? You just gotta live with people, right? Sometimes you gotta live with people. And you gotta work out, all right, this body good enough here. So you got vet before. They got some women that I would never take on because based on this social media presence, based on my interactions with them, I know I would never talk to them on the level of a relationship. Not like that. So them is, hey, how you doing? That's it. And we gotta vet a little better without, getting into something and then saying, on to the next, on to the next, on to the next. And then, you just run through and you talking about blaming the dating pool. But anyhow, because we got, let's skip one, Neil, because this, I'm a fan now. Let's watch a minute because I definitely won't put this in the chat for the people. I want to hear the people in the chat on this next one. Let's watch a minute of this next one. Then watch 2 videos because, we had that kind of time. So let me keep it cranky.
Oh, look, a woman in your bathroom.
Yeah.
Let's get it.
Dating as a Black girl is probably one of the hardest experiences of my life because there's so many rules for us. Y'all have just made up all these rules for us. Like, she can't be too rah-rah, she can't be too aggressive, she has to be submissive, she can't be ghetto, she can't be this, she can't be that. Like, I'm just trying to be myself. Like, why can't I just be myself and still be accepted as a woman? Like, I don't understand. I think when women have too much of an opinion and too loud of an opinion, men get intimidated by that. So that's how I'm taking that. It's just weird. I just hate that there's all these rules, because I just feel like there has to be a man out there that's going to love me for me. Like, love me for me and who I am and all of who I am. Like, women are not just one thing. Like, there are a lot of layers to us, bro. Like, we're not always going to be submissive. Like, sometimes we want to be rah-rah. Sometimes we want to be ratchet. Sometimes we want to be a princess. Like, we're not just one thing. Like, we're multifaceted. Like, another man tell me.
All right,
yeah,
but what I love about this, right? First things first, ladies, I telling y'all, man, I telling y'all, when you see a woman in a bathroom left it out here, I'm gonna watch that videos. But it's funny how she says, we've made up so much rules for Black women. Yep. Says the overweight woman with her hair any old how presenting to the world. I think it is funny that the woman says we've made it so much rules that sometimes women are just too aggressive. And that's not fair. Sometimes you just want to be me. You mean like how a 5'4" man?
Pause. Let me watch the next one. I see the line you're boarding. Let me watch the next one.
Let's get it.
Be single, then date a broke man. Hear me out. As a single woman, when I go out, I get free shit. I go to a bar, someone's buying me a drink. I go anywhere, guys are like wanting to spend money on me. If I was with a broke man, I would literally have to turn down those advances by other men to stay loyal and faithful and respectful to my broke boyfriend. But if I'm with a guy with means and he can get me all these things and I don't feel like I'm missing out in the world, then that is a fair trade. But why would I trade all my free shit that I'm getting for a guy who's broke doing nothing for me? I just don't feel like that's a fair trade. I don't know. What do you think?
This woman also looks familiar, but you got another video?
Yeah. We've covered her before.
Yeah.
You covered her before a couple of times, and she always got something weird up there well, not weird. That somebody got to give her this and buy her that, and she's one of them, right? And she looks vaguely familiar because she's got on makeup now.
Right? Yes.
You're not gonna recognize her because she got on a mask. So let me get this next video to kind of bring all of them videos that we just watched together.
Ah, boy.
Because we heard our friend just now talking about rules for men and rules for women, etc. Listen to what this lady has to say.
And we've covered this already too, short, but let's get it.
Based on a survey where men and women were asked if they got 80% of everything they want in their ideal mate, would they be happy with that? And women said, no, that's settling. And men said, 80%, I'd be thrilled. That's a catch. And so
80% of the women you surveyed is settling?
That's settling because, the question is, what actually makes us happy in long-term romantic love? And, that's the question that I explore in the book. And I'm a journalist, so I went out and I asked neurobiologists about chemistry, and I asked behavioral economists about demographics, and I asked marital researchers.
What are women too picky about here?
Well, I'll tell you, men and women were asked what would be a deal breaker for going on a second date. And men named 3 things. They said she has to be cute enough. She doesn't have to look like Angelina Jolie. She just has to be cute enough. She has to be warm and kind. And she has to be interesting to talk to. Those seem like really valid criteria.
Ding, 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 ding. Pretty simple.
Right. Okay, reasonable, right? The women came back with 300 things that would rule out a guy for a second date. And we're talking about like another 2 hours and maybe a free dinner. And they wouldn't do it. And there were things like he wore a brown belt with black shoes. Or we were having a really good time and I thought he was cute and he was interesting. But then he did this Austin Powers impression. And I just can't get that out of my mind and I can't go out with him again. Austin Powers guy could be the love of her life.
I love it. I love it.
Yeah, man. To be fair, I would probably frown on black shoes and a brown belt myself, to be honest.
Yeah, I mean that is cringeworthy, but all jokes aside, though, I love how women say, first woman said that we're making too much women, but yet, like penis size, etc., things that we cannot easily or readily change.
Economically attractive.
All of this, right? But we gotta let y'all flaws and all. I think it is interesting. I think all of this is wrapped up around dodging accountability.
Patriarchy. No, not patriarchy.
The good guess, though. Good guess. They would have again. That's the sleight of hand when they say patriarchy. Oh, Bud Sturm, add 5 points. I think it is about dodging accountability. When you have a standard, when you have rules, when you have a standard, etc., you create boundaries. You create a new normal where people have an understanding of what structure and discipline are. For example, I ain't dating a hot woman. Does not mean. I know a lot of people can say that as patriarchal, misogyny, and everything like that. I'm not. And I'm not afraid to say it simply because there are a lot of women out there that are not dating men that are 5'4". There are a lot of women that are not dating men that are fat. They're not dating men that are balding. Not bald, balding. So, at the end of the day, you can have your standard. But for me, a standard is, if we can really talk about standard, right? Because I would consider a plus-size woman if she had kindness, integrity, understanding of time and place, willing to listen and be open-minded to take criticism. Just as willing as she's willing to be gracious in her day-to-day and giving criticism. A woman that is willing to work with me and not have me work for her. So that's my standard. My standard is that. I obviously like my deal. Like women know, shoot, if you get all of that in one package, then you're lucky. But me personally, I think that we have conflated value standard to pricing and what you are willing to do for or what you are willing to. I think a lot of people are coming from a place of, I don't even think they're coming from a place of hurt or being bitter. I think somebody just taking on the experiences of the internet or of their fellow, their friends, sorry, and transposing it onto themselves and move forward as if it's their experience. Like, you're walking about saying, yeah, so I've been hurt before. I've seen women get hurt before. I ain't getting into this married thing to love and all that. They're trying to come up on a Birkin bag and experience, right? You don't qualify for a marriage. You don't qualify to be a wife. I am sorry to say, just like how some of us men do not qualify to be husbands simply because we don't know how to take care of ourselves. We don't know how to protect or provide accurately and effectively. We are not in tune with our emotions to know when to be stoic and know when to be aggressive. Men that don't know how to actively impact their community, their family in positive, healthy ways and understand the purpose of legacy, right? Those men that don't have those things, they ain't husbands. They aren't husbands, right? So just like that, just like those whole men ain't ready and they ain't got the shit together and this like that, these women, these last few women that we've seen before, the woman that was on CNN talking about statistics and stuff like that, those women are not ready. Those women nobody would consider them for wives or women to move in with or anything like that. At least no man that really understands what it means to have legacy, family, and his life, peace, tranquility. Someone to help him do things and help him be a better man, what he can pour into them and make them a better woman. We criticize Simone Biles. We get Simone Biles right true. Right? But here's the difference. We've never seen Simone Biles talk about how when I ain't getting out in the Olive Garden. We will never hear Simone Biles saying, I ain't going out in a chain restaurant or my man ain't buy me a Birkin bag or she ain't doing that because she understands, well, one, she has her own money, which is hilarious to me because Dr. Carey said it early. These women kind of forget themselves because they wanted the equality, so now they can go and do it. But you see it hard. The blisters of being a man no hurting your foot. See, you want the equality, you want to live like a man. Ah, boy, look at your bunions by your foot now. Look at the calluses. It's hard. So now you soft girl era. You want to be taken care of and pampered a la 1953, the time when it was misogyny and patriarchy running rampant in the household, and women were forced into the home to cook, clean, and take care of children and look pretty on the right? It is just funny how all of this is coming full circle and how it's being twisted into this pricing. Just walk about with the price for you, hey. Just walk about with it. In your bio on Instagram, say my name is this. I would get down for Chompers or I would get down for Salt Bay Restaurant. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? You put down your bio and that way, or your dating apps, and that way we can save a lot of time. I got money. Look at the Sugar Baby apps. You got Sugar Baby apps, Sugar Baby and Sugar Daddy apps. You put one of them and match with a man that willing to pay out the nose. Going to configure out the terms of reciprocity. But stop conflating what you want in terms of experiences and money. I see you want a husband. You want these men in shit because they're not willing to commit to anything. And you use their buzz terms and issues that are really plaguing communities, especially the Black community, where there are men that are afraid to commit and have trauma that they need to deal with and do live in a toxic masculine context. But no, a man come, I carry you Olive Garden, these men got the shit together, these men toxic. Kevin Samuels done ruined the game. I love it. I love it. As arduous as it is to watch and to go through, I love it. Especially now sitting in the seat from where he sit. I love it. Because when I can keep backstroking in the streets, I want to know where the streets. But what you backstroking in the streets, I want to know the streets got dirt and poo in it and rats. I love it.
So they want to get the streets.
Gee.
You know what I mean? And the villains are out there. people, right? The villains are out there. Please be mindful of that fact. And you need to be cautious of the fact that there are villains out there. Let me get this one from Kabisa Street Confessions.
Jeez, all right.
They replaced my man Murdoch, but
wait, they replaced Murdoch, or he was too well?
Murdoch, Murdoch must want more money. But big up Murdoch anyhow. Let me check Kabisa Street Confessions.
Let's get it.
What's the worst thing you done this year that you want to confess about?
Having sex with a 15-year-old. I did not know he was 15 until...
So that means he had to be a giant? I mean, a 15-year-old. Continue the story. So how you didn't know? You didn't ask the question, nothing?
No, he just looking too sexy. He looking too snackable. And I just wanted a piece of the snack, so you know. And I find out till after.
That's a real snack. Where is his? How old is he now?
He's 16 now.
You telling me the story was just last year?
But you asked the woman what she do. Was it worse say she walked her best for last year? No, you can't do that, buddy. No.
You actually take the mom in.
You cannot ask the woman what is the worst thing she do. What she do is the worst thing she do last year. And they come out and say how old she is. Oh, he's 16. So this was last year. Come on, brother, stick to the script. Anyhow, I find it fascinating, boss. Imagine if I was interviewing you. This was the worst thing you do last year, buddy. They take down to 15, boy.
Look at Lee's response to it.
Yeah.
A man would get arrested easy the next day. I don't know if he get next day.
Right? I see Dr. Kerry talking about start interviewing women. No, you got to keep interviewing. You got to. You have to. It is imperative.
I say all the time, Black women are the primary users of social media. Black men need to be the primary observers
of social media. Exactly that. And I think that what you should be saying, Dr. Kerry, is that women need to start talking out the side of the ass when they see a microphone and a camera.
But hey, we are going to see more talking out of because it is necessary, Dr. Kerry. That is why we are doing it. We are going to watch some Kendra G to close out tonight's show, right? We got 2 videos to show you. This one is, shoot, we can just run it. It's 3 minutes to 10 in Barbados City, Eastern Caribbean, folks. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell to ensure that you're getting everything. Let me watch this first video from Kendra G's show. She was not on this particular show. She had a standing, but it was entertaining nonetheless. Let's have a watch.
Get it?
Okay, my name is Jamie Cleveland, and I'm calling from Toledo, Ohio.
Okay. Hey, Jamie, I need you to stay in, like, your forehead got to stay in the camera. Okay, Jamie out of Toledo?
Yeah.
How old are you?
I'm 37.
37. What's your zodiac sign?
I'm a Gemini.
Uh-oh. 37, Gemini. You got any kids?
Yep, I have a daughter. She'll be 17 in a couple weeks.
Okay, 17 in a couple weeks. One daughter.
Yeah.
Okay. What you do for a living?
I work for the housing authority, so I'm a property manager. I sell houses, and I'm soon to be a realtor. I got about 50 hours left.
Okay, you work for the housing authority.
Mm-hmm. Kerjay, you hard-headed?
Have you ever been married?
No.
You want
hard.
you want to be married?
Kinda, sorta, maybe. I think so. Yeah, sometimes I'll be little. Probably like an 8 out of 10. It depends. It depends on the person.
When you hesitant, what makes you hesitant?
I got some trust issues and stuff, and I don't know if I can just find a person that's like me, like loyal and responsible, respectful. Just, it's kind of hard trying to build trust and stuff like that, especially when people be feeling themselves and doing too much, and they get comfortable. I don't know. I just don't want to go through all that other shit that be coming with all that.
We have a problem.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have problem.
So here it is. Look, this is Jamie from Toledo. She's 37. She's a Gemini. She's got a 17-year-old daughter. She'll be 17 in a couple weeks. She works for the housing authority. She got a little trust issues, but let's get it. What type of man you looking for?
Honest, working one that I don't have to tell what to do, respectful. He must have some income. Take care of his kids, a good father, a good provider, a person that's understanding, like to do fun stuff. Like, you know, I like to play games, so I like Monopoly. That's my favorite game, dominoes. Just go random place, you know, just person that appreciates a woman, not a dirty perk, everything.
I smell capital, they come with all that bullshit.
Does this man have to look a certain way?
Yeah, he must have like a nice body shape, kind of healthy, nice little medium, slim down, little muscles, you know, something. I don't know, real. He can't be heavy set and all, like all that. I don't know, not for real. I gotta just see and get to know him or something first.
Okay. He might be big, you know. Okay. That's all good. All right. Does he have to make a certain amount of money?
Yeah, he need to make, it's 12 months in a year. He need about 70 and on up.
Of course.
All right. Let's do the Kendra can.
Hold on.
And they said your page private. Why you want everybody to go to your page?
Oh.
So nanny.
Hi.
They said you got a nice little body.
Okay, hi. That's enough.
All right, there it is. Okay.
I just woke up. Bye.
Okay, bye. Oh, you did it for me. Oh, I'm back. Okay.
All right, I see you. It is.
There.
All right. You don't have to answer this, but when's the last time you were intimate with somebody?
Probably a couple of days ago with my baby daddy.
How would you rock?
You serious? I beg your pardon. I beg your pardon.
But when's the last time you were intimate with somebody?
Probably a couple of days ago with my baby daddy.
This is a sick Negro.
Trash, trouble, and trifling. That's what she is.
Big up on the edit, my brother. Big ups on the edit.
Now, here's the thing, right? The man actually came back to the man. She lives with the man, you know. She lives with the man.
Is the baby father?
The man there. She live with the man. The man lived there. So she shortly thereafter had to cut short that conversation. At least.
Yeah.
Right? I don't know why she hiding because, I mean, it's on the internet. Yeah, like, I'm sure he's aware of what this is going on now, right? What's going on? The daughter's 17. There's 17 years that she's been dealing with that man, right?
Off and on for 70 years, boy.
Yeah. So, fellas, if you want to, you know, take on and they got situations like that right here in Barbados. So if you want to take on a woman like that, you know, more power to you. Let's get another one, Neil. This one is from Kendra G as well. This is going to be last for the night. So let's have a watch of this lady and see what's going on. Yeah, the daughter did the video. Yeah, Philip, these streets. These streets don't love you like, you know, other people do.
Get out the streets here, 2024.
Yes, Jason said the other night, get off the people roads.
Get
right?
off the road.
Let's have a watch of this.
King's Highway, get off. All right, let's get it.
Hello.
Hi, Miss Kendra.
Hi, baby. What's your name?
My name is Ashante. I'm from Northern California.
Okay. How old are you, honey?
I'm 26. I just turned 26 in September.
Okay, Northern California. How? Oh, you told me that. What's your zodiac sign?
My zodiac sign is Lucky Libra.
Libra. Okay. Do you have any kids?
I don't have any kids.
We got Ashante, 26, lives in Northern California, is a Libra, no kids, and a brand ambassador is her occupation. What kind of man you looking for, Bo?
So I'm in that phase where I'm really looking for someone who's in a mature phase, ready to settle down. Even though I'm still, on the young side, still living my life, I do want someone who has the plans to have a committed relationship with God.
A lot of lace, a tissue of lace, a farrago of lace, and falsehoods.
Okay, what are your deal breakers?
Deal breaker for me is jailbirds, crazy baby mamas, and no ambition.
No ambition. Okay, no ambition. Okay. Does he have to look a certain way?
I mean, I would prefer a better looking man, but honestly, he does not. Just a good hygiene and good presentation.
As you can see, we have a wide selection of cap.
Does he have to make a certain amount of money?
Of course.
I won't put a number on it, but I do want to be provided for and taken care of like I could provide and take care of a man.
You can provide and take care of a man.
Like what I'm saying is I want someone who delivers the same things that I can deliver.
Okay.
No, you do not.
Something is wrong here.
Let's do the Kendra Cam.
Kendra Cam. Okay, so this is a casual look, Miss Kendra. Okay. This is my casual look right here.
Okay, you look small. Okay. You look cute, and I like that painting in the background.
Thank you.
Are you home? Is this your house?
This is the brand ambassador of the clothing brand.
Okay, we're not gonna do no promotion.
Sorry.
But I respect what you do. I respect what you do. All right, Ashante.
Yes.
When was your last relationship?
So my last relationship was a year ago.
Okay. You don't have to answer, but I'm gonna ask. When's the last time you was intimate with someone?
I don't want to answer.
Okay.
Dodge, duck, dip, dive, and dodge.
Okay, they're telling me to go to your page. What's on your page? Why do they want me to go to your page?
Okay. You said, do I want you to go to my page?
No, they're asking me to go to your page. So why are they asking me to go to your page?
Please do. Yeah.
What's on your page that they want me to see?
Just a little inside of my life.
Let me see where I'm about to
my
find out.
fashion, my style,
Everyone's
my
saying,
aesthetic.
Kendra, what is it? Red snow?
Yes, red snow.
All right, let's see what they want me to see.
I want to see too.
Okay, this is your page that they want me to see.
Yes, that's me.
Okay. Oh, you have an OnlyFans page.
Yes, I do.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
I do. I'm a little rusty and retired on the OnlyFans.
So she rusty?
What's this picture?
That's a massage. A neuro massage.
That ain't no damn massage.
Yeah.
It's
a neuro massage.
I ain't never getting no massage like that from somebody that I wasn't having sex with. This ain't no massage.
Yes, I promise it is.
Child, what is what?
Yes.
What? This ain't no massage, girl. What in the hell? What kind of massage?
Miss Kendra, in my defense, it was a couple summers ago.
It was 2022. It was last year.
Surprise, surprise. Surprise, surprise.
It was last year.
You know, we're going into 24.
That ain't no massage. I don't care what y'all say.
I'm here for it, Miss Kendra.
So you do have an OnlyFans page?
Yes.
Okay. What do you do on your OnlyFans page?
No, I have not posted in a long time. I'm gonna be honest.
Okay. I forget my questions, child. That video.
Yeah, the Instagram is a little lit.
I wasn't ready, child. That done took me out.
She's your queen to be.
If Jesus can't save these hoes, why are you trying?
What make you think you greater than Jesus, nigga?
Yo, I made a promise to myself, right? I was gonna get you to do more editing, but you keep this up. I ain't editing another short. That was hard. That is hard. Anyhow, yeah, I mean, shit. Mama said she rusty. Since she do OnlyFans a bit, she rusty.
Rusty the OnlyFans be. That is what the streets look like here, people. Real talk.
Yo, listen, we streets here. Yo, we streets here.
All people roads.
Yo, all the people roads here.
Yeah,
Yo.
one lady got OnlyFans. You next one live with a man, but on a dating show, looking to meet another man.
And a lot of women that are alone telling you about advice for how they should try and don't get to know Olive Garden or no Cheesecake Factory or nothing. Ladies, get out. Run. That's what I tell you. Fly if you have to. Put your streets here. All right. Men too, men, gentlemen. This is the channel for, we speak about men. Gentlemen, especially when you get off the road here. You get laid down.
Ain't that good for you?
There's nothing out here good for you. So we rode here.
Well, yeah, now we don't make any rules. Just make sure you know where they are. You can ignore reality all you want, but you cannot ignore the consequences of ignoring reality. And we present a lot of reality every night, right? Be the best version of you for you. We can see you guys again soon. We got a short coming tomorrow. Sorry, a 3/4 parts coming tomorrow. So look out for that. And as you traverse these dating streets, please remember
the contaminated environment. And the tutus about that.
We can see y'all guys next time. Peace.